Hello friends, hope you're having a great weekend. Today we are going to do a pre-market analysis on gold. Before going to the session, I would like to remind you to go watch the pre-market analysis which was done on 27th July 2025. On 27th July 2025 and before that, I already mentioned that there is a supply zone on 3424 range and there are chances that market would fall in a higher level. So from that point, which is 3420, you can see it here, or from that range, market has fallen so hard that even the support zones which were mentioned were broken. Also in this video, I already mentioned that this is 4-hour support zone ranges and there are chances that it would break. I had given 3 support zones or 3 demand zones where the third demand zone has given us a wonderful profits. So let's see what have happened. From this supply zone, market has given almost around, if you are a person who went for a sell, for example, there are super scalpers who focus on buy, there are some people who sell with proper risk management. So I have seen that many people have made good profits. It was around 1520 pips by going for a short sell in gold. And after that, when I was watching the market, I saw that there was a new trend line liquidity which is forming at this area, which is here. This is a retail entry zone and a trend line liquidity zone, where this is a retail entry zone. Also, I found that there is a breakout structure as well where retailers would like to enter a lot. Now this is a retail structure, and when I found the structure plus when I saw that there is an order block here, an untapped order block here, it's a double confirmation for us, it's a confluence for us. And after that, what I did was I just mentioned in our VIP group that gold is going to rise from this zone and there are chances that gold will tap on the zone which is 3387 range. You can see this was posted on maybe almost 3 or 4 days back, maybe 3 days back, I don't remember. But let's see what happened from this area. Also before that, let me tell you that there are people who have entered here, but our entry zones are designed in such a way that even if you enter in the order block zone, the market will give you an opportunity to exit. For example, if you are a person who entered here, you are a super scalper or you are a swing trader, market came down. Again, the market will give you an opportunity to exit here. You could have exited here because once this demand is broken, this will become a red zone, which is a supply zone. From here, market has fallen down directly and tapped on our extreme order block, which is on the 4 hours time frame. And let's see what happened after that. From this range, market has given, let me reconfirm it again. I just gave the signal when it tapped on the retail liquidity zone, which is 2 candles from here. Now let's see what have happened after that. Market from that zone has pumped like anything and he has given a pips of around 699 pips. Now, what is going to happen next? Also, let me also appreciate all the people who have traded with proper risk management. I'm really grateful that all of our team members are in profits in the last complete week. And thank you for sending me your profit screenshots. And I really loved the number of calls that I have received last week. Thank you guys. I'm really grateful for your calls and messages. Now, what is going to happen next? Let's discuss. Gold, if you ask me if it is bullish or bearish, I would say gold from the daily time frame, market has tapped on 3422 range 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and it has given huge rejections. And when the market is giving huge rejections, then you need to understand that there is a huge selling happening over here, which is an institutional selling range. We can't say what is going to happen next because we are not the decision makers here. There are a lot of fundamental reasons as well. If this supply zone is breaking in the daily time frame, then we can know that, or we can understand that the market is going to be bullish. But until and unless this is broken, we should be in a confusion stage. Now let's go to the 4 hours time frame and let's look into the 4 hours supply zones and demand zones. What will happen next? Now, according to my analysis, market, there are chances that market would reach up to minimum this range, which is a fib range. I'll give it as an orange. This is a sell zone, my dear friends. So this is a sell zone where I would like this is a sell zone. Also, I see that there is a fair value gap at this area, and the area would be, I'll give it as red, and this is the fair value gap area. And from here, to be on safe side, let's keep it till here, my dear friends. Okay, from here to here. So there are two zones. Okay, there are two zones which will give you possible sell, either from this zone, which is from 3376.86 range, or 3396 range. From these two are the biggest sell zones which I see right now. But I cannot say how it will be reaching here. Either it can reach directly from here to here. Maybe it can give a small reaction, then it can go to the top, and then there are chances that it might fall. Not sure, but this area you should be very careful. Or else there is a second chance that gold can go like this, take a pullback, take support from this zone and go up. Also, let me remind you, this area has become a demand zone, which is 3333.59, 3309.89 is a demand zone right now. Also, there is a small gap here which is called the fair value gap. So all the zones from 3333 range to, let me take it like this, all this range which I have given in, maybe I can give a white color. So this color from all these ranges ranging from 333.59 and 3282, all this range can be considered as a support zone. But I am not giving that color right now. But you need to keep in mind that this is a support zone. Also, this is a support zone here. So if the market is revisiting at this area, you can go for a buy, not a problem. Because market will be going up again to this zone to get rejected from the either the fib range or the order block range. So this is what I have to tell you this week. So you need to manage your risk properly, my dear friends. See, when I say it is sell, you know, I already told you this is sell. I know many people, maybe my viewers or my students, I don't know. It's all psychological things. You know, when it is a sell zone, why you need to go for a buy? If you see green candle, it doesn't mean that gold is going to rise like anything. We are not retail traders, my dear friends. We are institutional traders who, at least we are traders who try to trade in institutional methods. So here, when you see a supply zone, you need to be out of the market. You need to come out of the market. I entered at this area. I made around decent 700 pips profit. Now, even now I am holding that trades because I still believe that market would reach at this level, range, at the fib range or the order block range from 3376.86 to 3422. These ranges I'll be exiting from the market because I don't know what is going to happen next. There are chances that market might fall from this area. I don't know. Or else market could go up and take support from this area. Still, this red zone ranging from 3422 to 3500 is a very dangerous zone. I won't be risking my money there because my money which I make is very much hard earned. I have spent hours of my life to earn that money, so I won't be risking my money here. I will only risk my money when I get a confirmation. The only analysis and confirmation that I can tell you right now is these are the buy zones. If the market, there is no newses, if there is no negative news and all, market can rise from this range to this range or from this range to this range, ranging from the ranges which I have mentioned before. And if it is reaching here, it is your wish either to sell, buy, or to hold. That is all depending upon your psychology. I am giving back-to-back updates on my group like this, on my students group and my VIP group, and we are supporting our students and members as we can. Now, looking into the news for the coming week. Tomorrow, next week, which is on Monday, August 4. Right? From August 4, we can see the news. On August 4, there is no much news and all. Free to trade, no problem. August 5, we have some news which is high impact news. August 6, we have crude oil inventories. And August 7, we have initial jobless claims. All these news are high impact news. I won't say that you shouldn't trade in news time, but you should be careful while trading in news time. Let me tell you something. If there is a news impact coming, this is my study. From the past 5 years spending in the market, what I understood is, if there is a news happening and if our gold is in a sell zone, I have seen that 80% of the time, if the news is coming and if the gold is in the sell zone, market would fall very hard. At the same time, when the news is coming, market is in a buy zone, market would rise like anything. I have seen that multiple times. As you can see that here, our market was in a buying zone, and we can see in the last week we had some news which was negative for gold. I mean negative for the US dollar. And from this news, maybe gold has risen to a very high level, which is around 700 pips. So my dear friends, this is all for this week. Trade responsibly, take good decisions in your life, and trade with proper risk management. Thank you so much and all the best.